Matthew Lee.
Sure. Matthew Lee, Inner City Press. On behalf of the Free UN Coalition for Access, thanks for the briefing, and hopefully that you'll do stakeouts after consultations to explain what happened inside. I wanted to ask about, on counterterrorism, about Boko Haram. There's been a deployment by Chad of soldiers into Cameroon. It's now said that they're into Nigeria fighting Boko Haram. And the African Union has authorized a force up to 7,500. And I know that Chad, at least, and I think a number of the other countries, want a UN Security Council resolution and possibly UN funding for their mission fighting Boko Haram. I wanted to know, what do you think this will actually, this has been talked about as far back as December. Might it happen this month? What's China's thinking of African countries fighting terrorism? And I just wanted to ask about one of the footnotes, Burundi. Can you say why it's in the footnote, why you think it'll arise this month? And if you're willing to, what member asked that it be put in the footnotes?
On Boko Haram, terrorism is a common threat. The African countries rising up to the situation and fighting terrorism is a contribution not only to the stability and peace in Africa, but also to the international efforts in the world to fight terrorism. China has been supporting countries in Africa to fight terrorism, and we believe that it is important for the international community to rally behind African efforts to fight terrorism. So it is a worthy effort by the African countries. We highly appreciate their working together to address this growing problem of Boko Haram in Africa. So far, it is not really within the Council as to what specifically the role of the Council should be, or the role of the United Nations should be in this effort. But I'm sure the Council members will look very carefully at whatever proposal coming this way from the countries. Now, why Burundi is in the footnote? The work program of the Council is to reflect these issues that will come up periodically for review, or issues that a particular member or members believe should be considered by the Security Council with the agreement of all the other members of the Council. Burundi, of course, the Council has been following the situation in Burundi regularly, and we do believe that the Council need to work with the government in Burundi and also with the regional players so that the situation will improve and gradually